Hi crafters, it's Kassie, also known as Ditzybellzz. This honestly is not our actual setup yet. This is the second video we have made in this space, so the camera work and everything we're still learning. But I just went shopping at 2 different fabric shops and I thought, why not do a fabric haul? We have the first fabric haul and the second. They're about the same price too. I think this was like $30 more. Well, these are all quilting fabrics. We were actually down at Tweed Heads and went to, and I can't remember the name of it. I feel like it was Fabulous Fabrics or something down in Tweed. I'll put a picture like somewhere here of Louise standing at the front of it so you can see, and probably type up the name as well. But I went there, I got a couple of fabrics. Obviously, it's a fabric shop that is independent. They're going to be expensive, as we all know. I feel guilty about buying expensive fabrics when I don't have anything in mind. So this is probably the most I've spent without having a project in mind, just willy-nilly, but still. Also, there was an extra fabric that Mum has, which was actually $20. I'm pretty sure all of these were $11 a meter. Editor Kassie here. I've just taken pictures of the fabrics with flash. It's distorted the colour a little bit, washed them out, but it at least gives you an idea of the actual texture and pattern. They'll probably be in like the corners somewhere. Back to the video. I got 2 fat quarters. I believe this range, what's it called? It's the same range as this. It's high tea. Mika high tea, so Mika's M-I-K-A, high tea. I have the blue black, but I don't have the black. I only saw it in the fat quarters. I decided to get a couple just in case I need them. In the high tea range, I also got this lovely blue fabric. I have another version, not another version, I have another cut of this somewhere in that mess. Oh, right here, you can see it. And I just wanted to grab more because I know I only have a meter. I'm pretty sure I got what was left, which was just over a meter. But I don't know, and I'm sorry if you can hear my puppy dogs fighting in the next room. They love to wrestle. The other one that I got from the high tea range. I love the high tea range by Mika, by the way. So you might notice if I ever do a lot of these, that there is a lot of the high tea collection. It's just, I love the fabrics, and I haven't seen this one before. It's more of an orangey peach background with red going through it. It's one of those patterns that it looks different when you cut it big and when you cut it small, and I love it. The next one I got is this lovely blue one because it's got like leaves in it. Let's see if the bias says what it is. David Textiles, Meg and Mimi Designs, printed licensing. Doesn't say the collection, it just says a lot of things. A lot of things on the bias. But I just love the different blues in it. And how it's slightly purple because I love purple. It's one of my weaknesses. The next fabric, I'm not sure, is this a batik? I didn't look to see if it was a batik. No, it's not. Michelle Miller Fabrics. Fairy Frost. It's just this lovely orange. It has a neon sort of orange in it and a darker orange in spots, and it's got some lovely, I don't know, silvery orange embellishment on it. It's just one that I fell in love with when I saw it. They had one that was a bit more red, but I went with that one. I believe I got maybe 2 meters or a meter. I don't remember what I got of each. I know these ones I got a meter each. These two go together. I first saw this and then I fell in love with this as well, and because they went together, why not get the matching fabric? Let's see if this says where it's from. Canterbury by Nancy J. Smith and Linda M. Milligan. Same thing. Because they're the same range, obviously. The next scary one is Spotlight. I love Spotlight. I love Spotlight clearance. That's what happened here. It's what happened. This is a mix of dress and quilting fabric. The first bundle that is going to go straight beside me is, I believe it ended up being like 8.2 meters of this purple velvet. It was on sale. It was like $5 a meter. It ended up costing me 30 bucks. That's fucking cheap. I don't care where you come from. That's cheap. I want it for a cape pattern that I have. I'm not sure who it was by. I thought it was by Simplicity Patterns, but I'll have to dig it up. You'll get to see me make it anyway, because I have, I was gonna get 10 meters, but there was only 8.2 left on the bolt. There is more at Spotlight if I do need to get more, but we'll find out. There's no way of leaving that on the table. Can't remember if I got a meter or two of this Halloween fabric. I love Halloween fabric. I don't like spending a lot on Halloween fabric because we don't have Halloween in Australia. The first quilt, well, a proper Halloween, it's coming in more and more as the years go on, but I want it to be like an American Halloween one day. Anyway, my first quilt I finished was a Halloween quilt. This would not go with it, but I just loved it. I thought it was like something fun that if I want to do a quilt or a little like Halloween bag ever, or I like Halloween spooky things, so why not buy the black and white fabric, you know? This says it's licensed by David Textiles, and obviously I am going to sort it all like most of my fabrics are sorted here. I got this because it's a nice filler fabric. You know what I mean? It's got that warm tones because I do have a few fabrics up there that I know are of the warmer tones, and there's going to be a point where I need something for a quilt or a bag or something, and this will do it. That's the entire reason I bought this. I didn't have a plan. I never have a plan. I am bad at planning. It doesn't have a bias saying what it is. Whatever. It's really pretty, and I got it from Spotlight on the clearance table. I don't know how much it was. I would have to dig out my receipt for that. Anyway, this next one I got is a suit by P&B Textiles, 100% cotton. This might go into my other half's quilt that I'm going to make him a block quilt, and you will see that obviously, but I might use this as a lighter colour, I might not. It's a purple textured print that once again will go into a lot of quilts and be handy. I got 3 meters of that one. I already have this fabric. I think I got a little bit meters, 2 meters, because what if I need more of it? It's pretty fabric. I also got this lovely purple ombre. I don't know, you can't see the ombre like that. I just thought it would be handy. I could use it for something. Another quilting fabric. This is like that other warm coloured one. It's just a heap of X's and O's in white on a nice warm cream fabric. It's something that once again is real versatile and doesn't have a bias name. How am I meant to know where you're from? I'm not going to take pictures and remember, although I will put a picture of what my trolley looked like. It was very entertaining. I forget how much I ended up getting of this. I think this ended up being $3 a meter. It's a reversible fabric. It has nice structure in it. And I've made something with a fabric like this before, but it was in the blue. And I just know I like it. Not sure if I want it for like the lining of the cloak or what, but I got like some meters of it. This was like a chevron. It came in 2 parts because the bolt was cut, which is fine. I didn't need a continuous strip. I'm not fussy like that ever. The ends are overlooked though, so that's something that I have to keep in mind if I ever want to work with this. I think I only got like 4 meters of this and it was like $2 a meter. It's just a lovely sheer purple. Can't you just see me draped in this, just oozing it everywhere? I don't know, I have a shirt that I was working on that's in a similar fabric. Maybe I'll remake it, see how we go. But oh, I just love the colour. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I just buy things because I love the colour. And it was really cheap, but like dripping in it. The last fabric that I got. Finally, I can get rid of my giant bags. This is just a polyester cotton, more like a lining in this beautiful purple fabric. I got 10 meters of it for $1.50 a meter. Oh, this is the other contestant for the cape. Here's the thing, if you have any thoughts, I may not have started this by the time the video goes out. I like both of them. This would give me the structural integrity and they both flow over clothing nicely. But this is like a light color. I have 10 meters of it. And then you have the velvet. You can see my problem, right? This would go with it in a darker color. This would go with it as a lighter color. I don't know. If I don't use this $1.50 one, I don't care. I like a lot of purple, so it's gonna be used regardless. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, while we're at it. But yeah, so far that's what I brought today. I will probably make Louise do one as well, or my mother. It depends on who I'm talking to. If I'm talking to her, she's mum. If I'm talking to someone else, she's Louise. It's just, oh. I'm gonna go roll around in my fabric, that's a lie. I'm going to go and put it away nicely in the bookcase, as this is mine and this is Louise's, and we'll see how we go from there. But yeah, what do you guys think of this? Like, do you like seeing fabric hauls? Because I don't think I've seen fabric hauls, and I like the idea of it. Just seeing like what other people buy, the thoughts behind why they brought the fabric that they brought. If you have like, yeah, it's great if you have like a particular pattern that you're working on and you need this certain fabric, but like, what about the stash fabric? We all have stash fabric. It's a thing. It's a little onto my brain. But I'll talk to you guys later and see you next time. Bye. If anyone asks, I'm opening a fabric store, okay? Okay.